Hey, welcome, Ariyanna.
Hello.
All right. Ariyanna is going to be one of 53 authors at the Festival of Books and Creativity at the end of June in Novi, Michigan. Welcome, and I can't wait to see what you're bringing. You've got 6 book titles?
Currently four.
Okay.
So I'll be bringing six. I am involved. I have my own series, and then I'm
Hmm.
involved in a collaborative multi-author series that
Oh,
I represent at events like this. So I will be bringing that whole series, but I have only written one of those books.
oh, okay. Tell us more about your books.
Well, my first series is called The Mage's Son. It's the Of Magic series. And this
Hmm.
is about a young boy who learns that not only does he have magic, but his mother might not actually be dead. So he goes on an adventure with the help from a little friendly snowy owl that helps him out. And um, and on his journey to find the answers, he ends up summoning a demon
Oh,
who, through chaotic events, ends up literally trapped inside of his head.
oh,
So,
wow.
yes, so literally kind of split personality disorder gives new meaning to the demons in my head. He is one sassy demon. So all he likes to do is pick on Aryan, the main character. He's just constantly like, "Can you do anything right?" And he's like, "I'm trying, I'm trying. You can't do anything. You shut up." Most of their conversations is just like, "Can you do your magic better, please?" And Arya's just like, "You can't do anything, so I'd like to see you try to do better." So and this is the steampunk novel, so it's a lot more based in like older times. The
Mhm,
humans have rejected magic and everything that the mages have built. So the mages use
mhm.
their magic mixed with technology to make machines, but the humans have rejected all of that because they fear it. And the mages, wanting to keep peace, have relented and secluded themselves to their own city. And so
Very
making,
cool.
yes, thank you.
So, what are your other books that you will have?
I will have the Twisted Fairy Tales series, and this one is my book from it, and that is a shared universe across multiple different authors. They will
Oh,
be, yes, they are gender bent fairy tales set in the modern day. So I will have the first book of the series will be Breathless. That is
mhm.
if the Little Mermaid was a boy. I will have Lost, which is if Peter Pan was a girl. And then my book, the one that I have published, is Hunted. That is
Mm.
if Little Red Riding Hood was a boy. And so they're old fairy tales that we all know and love, but I mean, they've got cell phones. So teenagers with cell phones. You can imagine, it's all that teenage angst and
Mhm.
less of the Disney musicals. But they're short, fun reads, and each book is written by a different author, and I represent them at different events. So I bring the books with me, and I represent them at these kinds of events. And so you can read them in any order. You can read
Mm,
just one of
okay.
them, any number of them. They just have the same theme combining them together.
Oh,
They're
okay.
but they're not sequential or chronological. They're just, whichever one floats your boat, you know?
Well, they all sound very interesting, and I always love when you take a concept that's already been done and
Mhm.
just flip it.
Yes. It's always fun to put your own spin on things.
Very cool. And then you said one that you're working on.
Yes, I have one that I'm working on. I have not quite revealed the cover or anything, so this is an
Okay.
exclusive. It will be called Shadowborn.
Oh.
And this is going to be a new adult fantasy paranormal about a girl who she loses everything in one night, and her whole world gets flipped upside down.
Mm.
and her greatest fear, darkness, literally comes for her. So it's a fight between her and living shadows, and it's all down to whether or not she can control it or let it control her.
Oh, wow. So, when you do your writing, do you write by an outline or do you just write and go?
So I have learned that outlines can make it easier for me, but
Mhm.
also in a way they can make it harder.
Okay.
Because when I make an outline, I like to put everything down that I can think of. And
Mhm.
then while I'm writing, I always feel obligated to go back and check. It's like, wait, how did it go next? What was the next thing? Like go back to my
Mhm.
outline. So sometimes it can break up my flow a little bit. And then the longer an outline exists, the more the story just kind of changes in my head or I add things. But I think it does work better for me to be able to know where things are going and plan
Okay.
transitions between scenes because my first book was very pantsed. It was very, I had a general idea and I was like, I'm going. It was pantsed. And I've improved significantly. You
Okay.
know, you can tell it's a first novel, and I'm not ashamed of that. I wrote it
Mhm.
when I was 19. It published in 2017, so it's, you know, I'm not gonna rewrite it. Sometimes I wish I'd written it better, but I'm not
Right.
to change the story. It's not mine anymore.
Yeah.
But, you can definitely see my growth through that series.
Well, good. Do you have any more coming after that? What are your plans for writing once you get that one published?
So Shadowborn is going to be the first in a 4-book series. So
Ooh.
that one's got lots coming. I'm currently working on the audio books for the
Ooh.
rest of the Of Magic series. So the first one is available, and then the second one is in production, and
Mhm.
fingers crossed the third one is done by the end of the year as well. So I hope to
Okay.
finish the audio for that series
So
this year.
do you do your own audio or do you have someone else do it for you?
I have a narrator.
Okay.
Currently working for me is John Bratton. And I've looked at his resume. He's done numerous things. He's worked with lots of authors. And I think he brings just the perfect voices to this book because it's very anime coded, and
Okay.
he gets those anime type voices, like the very, very colorful voices that fits well with it.
Well, awesome. I look forward to hearing those. And you said
Mhm.
the first one's out,
Yes,
second one
is in
is
production.
in production, and then third one hopefully by the end of the year.
Yes.
So that will be awesome. So what do you do outside of writing?
I am a mother to one, a very, very strong-willed 6-year-old who it's 6 going on 16, I swear. I'm hoping she gets all this sass out now and the teenage years are easy. I don't know what to do. Well, I do not know what to do if it gets worse from here. But she is also very smart and very intelligent and very much a bookworm, which makes me proud.
Oh,
So
very good.
she's currently loving the Owl Diaries and Magic Treehouse, Magic School Bus. So it's fun getting her into like the older stuff from my,
Mhm.
and then I mean she's got her new stuff that she loves. But I put her to bed at 8:30 and she's up until 10 just reading with her lamp on. I mean, it's
That's
hard.
awesome.
It's hard to get mad when she's following in my footsteps, huh?
That is true. I was also that reader. I only mine was a flashlight underneath my blanket.
Yep. Right. I mean, I'm in the mindset. It's like I can't stop her. I might as well not make her ruin her eyes.
Yeah.
It's lights off, but you can keep your lamp on. And as long as she stays in her room, she'll just read for hours on end.
Nice. So do you work outside of the home or just inside the home?
just inside the home. I focus on my author career, and I'm also working as a freelance personal assistant to two of my author friends who are co-authors with each other. So I just kind of
Oh.
help them keep track of their little stuff, what they need throughout the months, help with their one of my big first projects for them was planning a promo schedule for the entirety of 2025.
Oh, wow.
So, what, five
We
or
all need that.
right. I think I covered 5 or 6 different websites and
Nice.
16 books
Oh, wow.
between the 2 of them. Some of them like individual books, and some of them
Mhm.
were co-authored stuff, so that was my big project that I started off with, and now I handle doing most of like, filling out those submission forms at the beginning of each month to keep their promo schedule on track.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
'Cause then you get the practice of
yes.
their books, and then you can do it on your own book stuff.
Right, and then any research that I do for them, is
Yeah.
also like, I'm learning this stuff too because 'cause I'm looking
Mhm.
through it all, when it comes to, like, traditional publishers or just events that, they can attend, stuff like that.
Mhm. So, did you go the route of traditional publishing, small press, or indie publishing?
I am indie published currently.
Okay.
Um, in fact, one of the authors that I work for PA, is one of the authors in the Twisted Fairy Tales series, and she's
Oh.
recently gotten an agent, and the agent showed interest in the Twisted Fairy Tales.
Oh, so you may have one that goes.
Yes, one that goes a little bit bigger. She's looking into foreign rights and I believe just starting with foreign rights. We're going to see how that goes, and then possibly physical copies as well.
Nice. That'll be a great what a great thing to explore,
Yeah.
and as an indie author, knowing that you've got the self-publishing,
Hmm.
you know, to fall back on if
Yes.
if the trad doesn't go through.
Hmm.
That's awesome. So it says that your hobbies include reading, crafting, and playing video games. So what
Yes.
kind of crafts do you do?
Crafts. I'm not too adept at much in general, but I have dabbled. I've tried lots of different stuff. I just kind of like putting things together. I've tried making a few costumes. I've
Oh.
made a couple plushies that I've actually sold at some events. Owls and wolves for my Of Magic series.
Mhm.
Just little felt projects, and then my daughter will come home. We recently made a Valentine's box, for
Mm.
a competition, and we made a jetpack,
Oh.
little just a little cardboard jetpack. So that was fun, and I actually attached straps to it, and she can wear it, and we used beads to look like fire. So
Oh, wow.
it's fun to get crafty, but I'm not like super big or adept at anything in particular. I'm not that person just
Mhm.
crocheting constantly.
Mhm.
Tried crochet, but I've fallen out of it. But I like having stuff. I like painting. I've always liked drawing.
Mhm.
I just like having a lot of options for creative outlets. It's just that writing seems to be what I'm best at, what comes
Oh,
the most natural.
so what kind of video games do you prefer?
I like the cozy, linear games. So I've recently always obsessed with Stardew Valley. I
Okay.
like I like the simple linear games like Pokemon, Legend
Mm.
of Zelda. So like also fantasy games, but like I'm not good at shooters. I'm not good at shooters.
No shooting games for you.
No, tried and I have tried. They are not for me, but that is okay. I like the games I have. I'm a Nintendo girly through and through.
Okay.
Nintendo all my life, so always the Pokemon, always the Marios, and the Legend of Zelda.
Mario was always so good.
Yeah, it's simple. It's simple, it's fun, and you can make it challenging if you want to.
Very good. Well, I am looking forward to meeting you in person at the end of June. So, will any of the authors that you co-author with or PA for, are they going to be attending as well?
My friend Megan, she might be attending just as like a visitor with me,
Okay.
not necessarily as a signing author, but she might come for some networking to enjoy herself, just to meet some people because she lives nearby in Jackson.
Oh, okay.
So she's not too far. So she wants to come and just hang out.
It will be a great event for networking
Mhm.
because there's going to be 53 authors there. Plus, we've got 5 book-centric vendors. So there's a
Yes.
lot of people to network with.
Mhm.
And plus all of the good food options that are around us.
Yes.
So take a break, go to the Imagine Theater. Oh,
Right, yeah. She wants to come as a reader more than a write as an author, but she'll
got
still
it.
definitely, be walking around talking.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing you at the end of June.
I look forward to seeing you. It sounds like it'll be a great time.
Thanks.